I grabbed a girl's butt at a party when I was 16 and her reaction the next time I saw her was so weird. So I was in first year of high school, trying weed and loving it, first big parties, ect. I was super shy and borderline crippled about girls, but still had friends. Got invited in a huge shisha party, and started to drink a lot. I ended up in the backyard, we were at least 20 to 25 there, talking with a group of friends. And that girl that I didn't know was super drunk like me. We were all from the same high school at Precise. We were standing next to each other while in a circle of PPL talking. I just placed my hand on her ass for some fucking reason. It felt wrong doing it, but I couldn't help. She then raised her eyes to me, and then looked somewhere else like nothing happened. The worst is my hand stayed there for so long it felt like several minutes. I cringed and felt horrible over that story for years, especially since some friends noticed. Anyway, I saw her maybe a week later. The scene felt like some higher entity planned it. I was coming back in the high school for class, and she was coming out. The entire front and inside court of the place was dead empty, not a bloody sound even if losts of PPL hang out there usually. She walked out on the front bridge as I engaged on the other end. She saw me, I looked at her and felt super bad, was awaiting disgust, hate or fear. But then she gave me a bright smile. We never met outside of the party, no common friend, so she can only remember me from the party. This is one of the most bizarre stuff I ever witnessed in my life. I mean, she probably just didn't care, but damn, that's some serious level of chillness. Edit. Wow, I didn't expect a storm of conflicting thoughts like that. I have written this fast, in a one-shot idea, just because I discovered this sub, not thinking I could reach so many people. I would have definitely not have taken such a light tone if I had known. I want to say I know there is nothing right about it. Those who called me a creep are correct, I acted like a creep back then. I'm sorry about those of you who lived a sexual assault and might have been hurt reading this. I'm in no way saying that it was okay or anyone should do this. I was a frustrated and anxious kid, and that led me to touch a girl without her consent. Alcohol is a big factor but doesn't excuse anything. Be sure of one thing though, I didn't only cringe at it, I hated myself and found myself disgusting. I never did anything like it again. Discovering sexual pulsion and alcohol at the same time as a boy is dangerous for girls. I understood how strong alcohol was and how bad the consequences of my actions could get if I let my pulsions be stronger than my values. Now for clarity, the whole point of my post was the instant on the bridge. What I couldn't wrap my head around was the timing. She raised her head from her phone, saw me and instantly smiled. I don't know how she could have felt then, but I expected a first negative reaction, at least some fear or discomfort before she put up a defense mechanism. I'm astounded at how some would kill me if they saw me RN, and some saw this as a potential start of romance or hookup. I only wish peace to all of you. You don't do what I did, don't let others do it, and that you are confident enough to just try to seduce normally and not becoming a monster.